So we're here today at our Atlanta location. This is kind of our headquarters for the company down here in the Southeast. We do full service for all European models, your Audis, Porsches, Volkswagens, BMWs, Bentleys, you name it. Everything from factory schedule and maintenance all the way down to motor out engine builds. Let's go take a look inside the shop and what we have going on today.
After you.
Eurofed is proud to providing the highest quality for all your European models. We have tons of technicians with a lot of experience that will provide that manufacturer grade work on all models. Every experience starts with here with one of our many advisors at all of our locations. So you can see they're hard at work after hours, putting in some numbers on the table. So that way your car lasts for as many miles as you want to. So this is our lovely waiting room. You know, it's starting to get hot again, you know, so you got some nice drinks to enjoy while looking at a broken Lamborghini rotor. So this is one of the newest additions to our room. It's kind of like a parts and tech storage room. We've got a motor build actually happening in here. It's one of our technicians, PORSCHE, for his Evo getting built right now. So as you can see, we have everything laid out, you know, starting to kind of work our way to getting this into the car and turn it into like a 900 horsepower car almost.
Yes.
But we've got some nice cases and everything back from powder coat for it.
Yeah, he's going for a pretty wicked color scheme with the neon green.
There's a nice little neon green hit on the wastegate over here,
and the entire car is going to be Porsche Miami blue. So we're still going to have that little bit of European flavor with the build. So another thing we have on top of that you don't see in many other shops is we actually have an entire marketing department. That's actually what me and Kit are actually a part of. And so this is our office, this is where we work, and actually it's home to the inventory for our online stores. So we actually have a full running online store where we have merch, and we're actually working on getting some performance parts on there as well, which we already do have some for APR, Unitronic, and VRSF is online there right now. So that's part of our next venture as a shop, is expanding onto the online realm. Welcome to the candy store. Here we are, this is the shop. So in here we have a mix of what was actually done today as far as customer cars. So like we said before, we are a full service automotive shop. So we do full everything from maintenance to full on performance builds.
Jesus Christ.
The more fun stuff, that's what we like to talk about a little more. So actually we'll talk about our latest venture here, because we decided let's make R8s faster. And there's no simpler way than slapping two humongous turbos. So we're actually running the full AMS Alpha 12 twin turbo kit. So it's good for about 1,250 horsepower.
runs off a complete Motec standalone ECU system with 2 Garrett turbos mounted to the back right here.
Yeah, so this is our newest thing. So we actually have number 1 and number 2 underway. So yeah, we're really excited for this one to be done.
Yeah, it should be done here shortly, and then we'll get some footage of that.
It's no secret we are a fan of Porsches. A lot of us love them, and even our owners do. So we actually have right here 3 of our owners' Porsches. So starting off right here is our 997.2 Porsche GT3. We know, as much as everyone else knows, air-cooled Porsches are the biggest thing, and we agree. So this is actually our newest purchase we got to the Eurofed fleet, is this Porsche 964 Turbo. It's 1992 and actually has factory Speedline wheels. That's pretty hard to find on these. Even just finding the wheels themselves is pretty hard. This is my personal favorite of everything we've done, just because it's probably the most in-depth build we've done here at Eurofed. So it's a 96 Porsche Carrera S. We bought completely stock, brought it into the shop and tore it down to its complete shell. And from that point, we had the whole car resprayed black and then did a full nut and bolt restoration, but everything that went in was better than what came before. So a lot of people think it's an RWB. In fact, it's a Porsche Cup kit, which is very, very similar to the Porsche GT2 kit you could get. However, we then took that kit and cut it and extended it by 3 inches all around. So it's a lot wider than your standard 993. We then did a full suede interior. So that was the biggest thing we did recently. We did everything suede, even the roll cage. We're really big into small details here. A true real build is actually a culmination of a bunch of small details, not just one that outweighs everything else. So you'll kind of see that theme in everything we do, where it's not just one aspect that really shoots out at you, it's everything about the car. So we have these really awesome Recaro seats. They're super, super comfy. RWD wheel and a CAE shifter, which is God's shifter. That thing is...
You like, you know, those little things that are very aesthetically pleasing, like sounds, noises, feelings. That's like the shifter.
It's very mechanical.
Like a fidget spinner in your hand and it just clicks.
You actually, we'll just listen to it, please. If that is not the best mechanical noise ever, and then coupled with the engine noise you get from the back, it's literally like nothing else. We have this R32. Excuse me, this R32. It's a pretty awesome build. We're actually building a full twin turbo kit for it, so it's going to be a VRT once we're all said and done. The goal for it is that 900 to 1,000 mark. So right now we're just getting all the parts together, because when you're building a turbo car, it's more than just a turbo kit. You really got to think about every single part of the system, even the brakes, because you have triple the horsepower. Now you need triple the stopping power, triple the cooling, triple this. So it's way more involved. So we're actually right now just in the stage of getting it all together and then build it together and make it go fast.
Speaking of fast, we have our race car right here. This is our BMW M4 track car.
It has basically every bolt-on you can get for the F80 chassis we applied to this. So it has a CSF intercooler, pure turbos, downpipes, full custom tuned by us. And then on the suspension side, it has full SPL arms. Let's see, Stop Tech brakes, MCS suspension as well, and then fully gutted interior with a Global Time Attack legal roll cage with seats and a removable steering wheel, and then a giant wing.
And here we have Mr. Marshmallow himself. Let Will get big-headed here and talk about his car.
So this is my own personal car. It was my first car in high school, and I kind of just didn't stop spending money on it. It was my first car, and like everyone, the first car, you just love it so much, and you really don't want to get rid of it. And so I just went down the rabbit hole after rabbit hole after rabbit hole.
And then he ran into Eurofed Automotive, and
then they're like, "Yo,
now it's this.
we can swap your car. We can add a supercharger to your car." I'm like, "Okay."
This is actually my Mark 7. Funny enough, both the marketing guys drive, you know, similar cars.
With our whole performance thing, we actually do have a full-fledged dynometer. Ooh, you can see Peter's R8 from here.
Oh yeah, Peter just pulled up in his R8.
Yeah, our district manager Peter has a pretty
clean R8.
Yeah, it's a little. You can't really notice it that much, but but yeah. So this thing has been getting a lot of use lately, and it's going to be getting a lot more in the future once we get into those tunes. But
this is also our favorite pastime after hours. You know, on Friday nights, like, you know, we'll get, you know, some of our clients out here, and we'll just all hang out around here and just start doing pulls, you know, testing out new stuff and kind of having a blast out here, just, you know, hanging out with the car community down here in Atlanta.
On the third Thursday of every month, we actually hold an event called Thursday at Fellini's, where we just tell everyone, hey, we'll be out here, come hang out. And there's no awards, nothing like that. It's literally the whole point is just to get people together.
Sometimes don't even pull out, you know, their show cars or anything. They'll just come out in their dailies, and, you know, the point of that is just literally we want to see your face. We don't, you know, we know what you drive, or, you know, you may drive something cool or not, but I think a person says a lot more than what their car says about them. So
exactly.
Yeah.
That's Eurofed.
Yeah, that's Eurofed in a nutshell. That's the Eurofed difference. Thanks everyone for checking out our video today with S3 and Konig. We really appreciate y'all for watching till the end. To be up to date on everything Eurofed, head over to eurofedautomotive.com. We constantly give behind the scenes updates at, you know, shows, our shop, builds on our YouTube channel too as well, or everything on our Instagram at Eurofed.